everybody. I'm in California at the Joshua Tree National Park. Come along and see some sights. The name for the Joshua Tree comes from the Mormons who came to this area in the mid-19th century. When they saw this tree, it reminded them of Joshua from the Bible, who held his hands up to God as he went forth. They also thought that this was a sign telling them to go west and to settle. The Joshua trees are located in the Joshua Tree National Park, which is approximately 825,000 square feet in size. The Joshua tree is native to arid southwestern North America in the states of California, Arizona, Utah, and Nevada, where it is confined mostly to the Mojave Desert between 400 and 1,800 meters of elevation. The trunk consists of thousands of small fibers, and as you can see, has a very top-heavy branch system. Joshua trees start off very small, but they can live anywhere from 150 up to 1,000 years in this environment. Because of global warming, Joshua trees are one of the species predicted to have their range reduced and shifted by climate change. There is concern that these trees may in fact be eliminated from Joshua Tree National Park over time.
Okay, so once the rocks are exposed on the surface, that's kind of like the beginning of the end for them. And I mean, once they get to the surface, they're going to encounter rain for the first time, so they can get chemically weathered when water gets into their cracks. Sometimes when that water gets into cracks, it can freeze. And when water freezes, it expands and it can break the rocks apart. And you're also going to have a lot of other kinds of mechanical weathering, like plants growing in cracks. So if a seed gets into a crack and there's a bit of soil in there, the plant can grow, and as long as it gets enough water and sunlight, it'll get bigger and it can wedge the rocks apart. So there's a lot of mechanical weathering happening here on the surface.
In the early 1900s, this desert area faced a big problem. Many people were coming here to steal plants for their garden and even burned the Joshua tree to use as road markers. There was one person who decided to put a stop to this. In the 1930s, a rich socialite named Minerva Hoyt decided to put an end to the threats against the desert and petitioned the President of the United States, President Roosevelt, to set aside land for a national park. In 1936, Minerva Hoyt was successful in convincing President Roosevelt to create the Joshua Tree National Park, thereby protecting all of the natural flora and fauna in the area. Here I'm in the Cholla Cactus Garden. These are miniature cactus, which are really cool. Take a look.